Are you constantly struggling to find the perfect pair of trousers for you? Maybe you've purchased countless pairs and you're still yet to find a pair that you love. Maybe you're in the market for a new jogger style. Maybe you're in the market for a slimmer fit trouser. If that sounds like you, today's video could be right up your alley. Welcome to part 1 of the ultimate trouser / pant guide. In this video, we're going to be checking out pairs from Lululemon, Mcade, Millar, and more. We're going to be talking about colorways. We're going to be talking about how they fit, how they feel, the materials, pros, cons, all that good stuff. So everything that you want to know about a particular pair of trousers, we're going to talk about it in this video. So sit back, relax, enjoy, and let's get on with the first pair. Right guys, first pair in the video today, we are going to be checking out the ABC Slim Fit Pant from Lululemon. So these retail at £118 here in the UK. You can kind of find them on sale roughly around sort of £60, £90, somewhere in between those you can find them. Colorway wise, you've got a large selection of colorways with this particular pair of trousers. This is definitely a personal favorite of mine. So let's check out a few of the details with this pair of trousers. You've got a button fasten at the front. You've also got a zipper at the front as well for your fly, which is fantastic. Let's do that up. Moving our way around the trousers, guys, we have just your nice simple slot pockets at the side. No 5-pocket design going on here. Come around to the left side. You have, I think Lululemon call this a ball pocket. I don't know who's putting a golf ball in there, but you have an extra little zip pocket going on here on the side, on that left side. If you move them around, you've got a lovely little Lululemon detail there. Turn around to the back, and you've got 2 popper pockets. Now, I don't love the popper pockets on the back. They're okay. I think just a simple slit pocket would be perfect for me. You've got 1 belt hoop in the center at the back, moving away around. Obviously the belt hoops go all the way around. This is the bone colorway. I do very, very much like this colorway. I've worn it a couple of times now. And the fit of these trousers, guys, they're bang on. For reference, I am a 32 in pretty much every pair of trousers that I buy. I'm roughly like a 31 inside leg, so that's a reference point. These are a 32. I think you'll see by the images, the fit on these just absolutely perfect. They're a lovely slim fit. They're not too tight. They finish nicely at the bottom. They're not too long, although Lululemon say that they're a 32 leg. I think they come up slightly shorter than that. But guys, this is definitely a pair of trousers. If you're in the market for a staple pair of trousers and you don't mind spending the money to get the quality, then these Lululemon trousers are definitely the ones for you. Outfit-wise, with these Lululemon ABC pants, I mean, you can go either way. You can go with a sporty look, you can go with more of a classic look. I think these are very, very versatile when deciding on what outfits to wear. Another reason why they are so good. So guys, I'll leave links in the description to all of the trousers that I mentioned in today's video where you can go and get them. Some of them might be affiliate links, some of them will just be straight links to the website. But yeah, guys, pair number 1, the Lululemon ABC pant. Right guys, pair number 2 on the list today is the Puma Dealer joggers. So these are the only jogger style trousers that we're going to check out in this video. These retail for £55 and I have these in a 32. They don't do multiple leg lengths in these, so it is just whatever your waist size is the pair that you go with, and the length is just however they come. Also going to be fairly hard to get tailored, I think, with these as well. So whatever the leg length is, you're stuck with that, unfortunately. But yeah, at £55, they're a pretty good price and they're also a pretty good product. Colorways, guys, they come in this colorway here, which is the ash gray. They come in dark sage, I think the color is. They come in black and they come in navy blazer. Navy blazer may be one of the more bizarre navy colorways that I've heard of, but navy blazer it is. So a couple of details on the trousers, guys. You do have a popper button at the front. Moving around the trouser, you do have 2 slit pockets at the back, which I do like. No buttons, no poppers, just a couple of slits there. You do have a 2-loop system at the back. I do like it when we get double loops at the back rather than just a single one. I always feel like it does a slightly better job of holding your belt in place. But yeah, we've got a lovely little detail there on the side there with the Puma logo rubberized. You do have a few rubberized details on the inside, guys, to keep that shirt tucked in if you do wish to keep those shirts tucked in. It's not loads, I would maybe like a little bit more, but there's enough in there. And then cuff-wise at the bottom, you do have an elasticated cuff at the bottom. These are quite comfortable actually, as elasticated cuffs go, slightly softer material. I do really like how that sits and how comfortable that is around the ankle. I think some of the pros, these trousers, definitely the price point, £55 is a great price for a pair of trousers. You don't find too many pairs of trousers at that £55, £60 mark these days. Everything is getting north of £100. So this is a well-made, well-put-together pair of jogger golf trousers for that money. Major con, I think, for these trousers is just the single leg length. I think just the fact that you get one leg length, that's that. So if you're a 32 waist and maybe that you have a 28 leg or a 29 leg, then these are probably going to end up looking quite baggy on you, which would then, I guess, mean that you might not wear them if you don't like how that looks. But guys, that's a con. A couple of pros. Definitely worth checking out these if you're in the market for a new jogger pair for this summer. Outfit-wise, sporty outfits only. Right guys, these are maybe one of my favorite pairs that we're going to be checking out today. They are from McCade and they are their lightweight trouser. Now, this, according to McCade, is in their teal colorway. If I was to describe the color, I wouldn't describe it as teal. It's more of like a forest green. Color is absolutely bananas. So these trousers retail at £85. I've been a huge McCade fan when it comes to the trousers for a long time, especially these lightweight trousers. I think I featured them in my very first Ultimate Trouser guide. But yeah, I've been wearing them ever since and they are just one heck of a pair of trousers for £85. So I got these guys in a size 32, and I think as you will see from the images, the B-roll I'm putting up, the fit is just absolutely bang on lengthwise. I do love how these things fit. They do come in a number of colorways other than this this teal. They do come in, I mean, they've got like a mad coral color as well. So all your color needs are definitely fulfilled when it comes to this particular pair of trousers. So guys, features of these trousers, you do have a button fasten at the front, which I do like very, very much. Moving around the trouser, you've got the simple slit pockets either side and then a zip fly at the front. Moving the way around to the back, you do, as I say, I do very much like the double belt loop at the back. Very much a fan of that. You've got a couple of slit pockets at the back, again, which I'm a fan of. No buttons, no poppers, no nothing, no zips, no nothing like that. Very nice, simple McCade branded logo there as well. McCade do a great job. They put that on the left side, so if you're carrying your golf bag on the right side, you're not going to get anything rubbing off any logos on that back side. You've got to be careful of that. That's going the extra mile, thinking about all the details. You do have a few rubberized details through the inside. I love this orange. It's a completely needless color to have on there. This part, the inside of a waistband, doesn't need to have any bizarre colors, but I think the fact that they put this orange in really does pop. To be a little bit picky, I would definitely like more rubberized details going around there to just keep that shirt tucked in a little bit more. These trousers do a good job of that, but could be just that little bit better. But guys, I really do struggle to find fault with these trousers, if I'm honest. I love them. I've worn them a lot. I've got a navy pair, I've got a beige pair. I've worn them a ton and they just go with every outfit. Dress it up, dress it down, sporty, classic, whatever pair of shoes you want to rock. These just look good with it, and McCade do a fantastic job with these trousers. So guys, that is the McCade lightweight trouser. So the next pair of trousers on the list is the Blade Slim Fit trouser from Millar. These are a size 32 and they retail for £129. They do come in a number of colorways. This one here is the Gale Grey, and I'll flash a few more up on the screen. They do come in a number of other colorways. These are maybe the slimmest fitting trousers that I've got in this video. They fit super snug around the ankle. I think it was Cameron Young made these trousers famous. Just that super cuffed, super tight look around the ankle. Let's move on to some of the details on the trousers. You do have one hook and a button fasten on these trousers, which is a little bit, and the button, didn't even remember that button goes straight into a a little sort of pocket bit there that you don't see it. So very, very smart look on the front there. Moving away around to the back of the trousers, you do have both pockets at the back have zippers. And then you do, where is it? You do have another zipper pocket here, which again goes into the it's very bizarre. It kind of, I think, does it access the same pocket? If I do that zip, can I get up it? No, I can't. So you've got two different pockets, guys, on the back, two different zippers. Again, I've already mentioned in this video, I'm not a huge zipper guy at the back. I do like to just have slit pockets, which I know if you open both the zippers up, you effectively have zip pockets, but then you're always like grazing your knuckles as you're trying to put stuff in and out of those pockets. But hey, there we go. You've got a single loop at the back, which again, I would prefer double, but the single's fine. You don't really have any rubberized bits going on. So when it comes to shirts staying tucked in, these trousers are going to do basically next to nothing to support that. But hey, that is that. When you're looking at £129 for a pair of trousers, I think that it'd be nice to get some rubberized bits going on in there just to help keep that shirt tucked in. But guys, those are the details. No extra Peter Millar logos knocking around anywhere. So pros of these trousers, I mean, really, it's the stretch. These are a crazy stretchy pair of trousers. They are very, very comfortable to wear. If you're into that cuffed look around the ankle, but you don't want to wear an actual cuffed trouser, like the Puma ones that we discussed earlier, these are about as tapered as it gets at the bottom. So if you like that look no further basically than these trousers right here. But I mean, cons wise, because they're so stretchy, you put stuff in the pockets. The pockets are very deep as well, which is not ideal, but you put your phone in a pocket, you can see me stretching this material here. Putting anything in your pockets just becomes a bit of a nightmare because they'll sag, they'll hang a little low depending on how much you put in there. If you've got an iPhone 15 or an iPhone Max that's massive, you're gonna see it through these trousers. But hey, if you put your phone in the bag, then who cares? Fit-wise, I do think that I could have gone for a 30 leg, a 32-30, rather than these 32-32s. I could maybe have gone for that. There's maybe a little bit too much material down at the bottom of the trouser for me, but I can kind of get away from it. They look okay to me. I might get these tailored and just get them maybe taken up an inch, and I think I'd be fine. But yeah, I think sizing wise, maybe suggest going a little bit shorter in the leg than maybe you normally are. But guys, that is the Peter Millar Blade Slim Fit trouser. If you want a tapered look, these are the ones for you. Next up, we have the Sidra Chino trouser from Reflow. These retail for £115. I got these in a size 32. They only do waist sizes when it comes to their trousers. So whatever the leg comes out at, that's the leg length that you're getting. So I would imagine it's probably going to be 32 across most of them. I would need to do maybe a little bit more research on that. But yeah, these are a 32. I really like the fit of these. Maybe they might be, to be a very picky, they might be a teeny bit long for me, but yeah, I've worn these a number of times. They're a very, very nice pair of trousers. They come in 4 colorways. This one here is the gray. They come in a sand, navy, and surprise, surprise, black. And of all the trousers on the list, these might be the most lightweight to wear. These are very, very nice, very, very comfortable. So features on this trouser, guys, you've got a popper at the front. I do wish sometimes that there wasn't a popper and it was a button, but there we go. So that's your design on the front. You've got a nice bit of Reflow branding there on the pocket. Mix it around to the back. This one here, this detail here, I think from memory is made up of a number of pieces of recycled silicone, which is very, very cool indeed. Moving our way around to the back, you only have the single at the back, single belt hoop, which I'm not a huge fan of, as I've said. You've got 2 slip pockets, which I very much like. That's a very good touch, and we've obviously got the standard sort of pocket design on these trousers. Now on the inside, you've got some Reflow logoing going on, which is very nice details. They are somewhat rubberized and textured. They do provide some resistance when it comes to shirts becoming untucked, which is very, very good. And so yeah, you've got some interesting seam designs on these trousers as well. So as you sort of move down the leg, I hope you can see it there. Yeah, you've got some interesting seam designs. But guys, these are stretchy. These are stretchy. These are really lightweight. They're not crazy slim fitting, but for me, they're slim enough to look good with pretty much any pair of shoes that you decide to go with outfit wise. I think maybe a sportier look with these would be good. And yeah, I don't really, guys, have many negatives when it comes to this particular pair of trousers. Maybe negative, maybe the price, $115. When you look at Mcade knocking around for £85, it's tough for me to recommend these over the Mcade unless obviously there's the colorway that you particularly want in this pair of trousers. They're definitely more of a lightweight fabric, a little bit more of a stretch fabric than the Mcade, but yeah, I think maybe to be picky, the price point might be slightly high on these, but they're a very, very nice pair of trousers, very comfortable to wear. And yeah, if you're in the market for this particular style, you want not that fitted, but you want really lightweight and you want a good bit of stretch to the fabric, these may be the ones for you. Right guys, and the final trouser in today's video is the tailored dealer pant from Puma. Second offering from Puma on this video. So that one was the dealer jogger. These are the dealer pant. These retail for £55. Fantastic price point, as I've already mentioned, for a pair of trousers in this current day and age. I got these in a size 32-32. And if I'm going to be picky, I do wish that I maybe got them in a slightly shorter leg. There's quite a bit of material knocking around at the bottom of these trousers for me, but I might take them to a tailor, get them again taken up a little bit. Guys, if you don't use a tailor, find yourself a good tailor. It can definitely elevate your look a little bit when you get trousers taken up a little bit, taken in a little bit. It definitely helps elevate those outfits, but hey, that's for another day. That's another conversation. But yeah, these are the tailored dealer pants. They come in a number of colorways. You've got this one here, obviously in black. You've got white, navy, slate, dark sage. You've got, I think they call it alabaster, which is like a beige. And then an ash grey as well, same as the dealer joggers that I've got. So loads of colorways to choose from in this particular pair of trousers. Now, details around this trouser, you have this really needless but kind of cool Puma sort of detailing there on the inside of the fly. You've got a popper on the front to do them up, as well as obviously a zip. Now, moving around to the pockets, you've got traditional pockets. This is definitely a little bit more of a heavyweight fabric compared to the other trousers that we've spoken about in this video so far. So they're definitely a thicker pair of trousers. You're not getting that lightweight, you're not getting that stretch, but these are, I would put them down as more of a chino trouser than sort of like a I guess a lightweight trouser that we've spoken about in this video so far. But again, as I've mentioned, you've got two belt hoops at the back in the middle, which I like. You've got around on this side, very nice rubberized Puma detailing there, which is good. Inside the trouser, you've got some rubberized bits going on here, as the same with the jogger, which is very good, keeping that shirt tucked in. There could probably be more, if I'm honest. There could probably be more. I didn't mention on the back, but you've got two slit pockets on the back, no buttons, no fastens, no zips, no poppers, no nothing, which I very, very much like. Now, the pros of these trousers, guys, is 100% the price. This is a very nice pair of trousers, decent fitting pair of trousers, very comfortable to wear. I would say good in all weather. These are really very nice. If it's really hot, I may go with a different pair of trousers, but when it's that temperature where it's, I want to say somewhere for the Celsius guys out there, I think somewhere between like the 5 and 15 degrees, I think these are going to be absolutely perfect for. If you're getting up of sort of 18, 20 degrees here in the UK, you might want to opt for more of a lighter weight trouser, but these are really a fantastic all-rounder. And for the price, £55, it's hard to ignore a pair of trousers this well made for that money. It really, really is difficult. One negative, one drawback, I think, is just the leg length. For me, they're just fractionally too long. I don't normally like to order a 32-30 because I'm always scared of them not quite being long enough. So I always do go with a 32, and maybe that's my mistake. Maybe I should have tried these in a 32-30, but I can always get them taken up. But yeah, that'd be my only sort of gripe would be the fit. Just a little bit too much material down at the bottom of the trousers. So guys, that is the tailored dealer trouser from Puma. So guys, that is all of the trousers in today's video. Part 2 is upcoming. We're gonna have trousers from Nike, we're gonna have Adidas, we're gonna have a few other brands in there as well. So guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. Do comment down in the comment section down below your favorite pair of trousers, A, that you own, B, that you saw in this video. Let me know if there's gonna be any pairs that after this video you're gonna go and check out. Don't forget, all the links are in the description down below for all the trousers mentioned in today's video. Do drop a like on the video if you did enjoy this content, and do subscribe to the channel. Guys, I will see you again on a video very, very soon.